So here we are on the computer. One of the things that I wanted to show you all is how convenient it is to import. I have a few birds that fly around in my backyard, so I want to go ahead and import these photos and then edit them. I went ahead and navigated on my browser, or I'm sorry, on my hard drive where I'm going to save these pictures for these birds. And I have a personal collection, animals, and then birds. I'm not a bird photographer. I just happen to have some birds that fly around, so I take pictures of them. So what you're going to do is, once you get to this page here, you can't see it on the screen, but I'm clicking on File, and then you'll see down here where it says Import from Device. When I click that, I have in my devices, it's already selected my SD card that I have plugged into my computer. But as you can see, if you're on a Mac, then you get to your Finder window here. You'll be able to scroll down on the left-hand side. I guess I haven't done this in a while. And then here is my EOS digital. This is my SD card from my EOS R. But for all the locations that I could upload images from or anything from, it pops up over here. Like I said, I went ahead and selected my EOS, DCIM, and then 100 EOS R. This is where all my pictures are, and then I click open. Yours may vary. Now, I don't like to import all of my pictures at once because I really only want to select a handful of pictures and categorize them into folders that I want them to be in. I took some random photos around the house just messing around. I didn't take pictures one day, so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna take some pictures. And then I have this random rubber ducky, which I'll share later. Sorry, my dog wants to get out of the room, but don't want to let him out. We got food in our trash can, we don't want him to eat. Alright, so I found the pictures that I want. I'm gonna select the first picture in the series, and you see that this gets a blue box. I'm gonna drag all the way down to the bottom, hold down the shift button, and click the last image. Every other image in the series ends up getting a white box. There's my dog Waffles. And then once I have them all selected, I'm gonna check the box over here. Now I'm gonna move over to the destination folder. Because I'm already in the folder that I want to save all these. Now mind you, this is gonna mirror on your disk drive as well, so just keep that in mind. I'm gonna click the drop down arrow here, and where it says volumes, I'm already on my creative drive, the photo and graphic design folder, and then I have my personal collection, animals, birds. Now if I didn't want to navigate to that because I've already navigated to it over here, I'll be able to click on current browse location, and then that brings me to this, right? So you browse there, you find the folder you want to save it in, you click import, click on current browse location. If I wanted to add a new folder to this location, I'd click add new folder and then type in the name. Because these are all birds and this is already a birds folder, I'm not worried about it. In the more section, you can choose to back up or how you want to organize it all into one folder. Again, I'm not using the new folder feature, so I'm not worried about it. I am using the rename feature because I put this as birds _backyard _ Fort Wainwright, which is where I live out in Alaska. And then the series, I want to start that at 0. All right. And then every picture, every photo that is selected here, which it looks like I got 65 of them. Let me see. Yeah, I got 65 of them selected. So that's going to be 0 through 64. And then where it says metadata, I'm going to put my name, my copyright information. Very important that you copyright your photos. No matter if you're going to throw them away or not, just copyright them because you never know what's going to end up with them. And then because I know that there's birds in here, I'm going to click on keyword, type bird, and then hit enter, and it puts it down there. I'm not really worried about extra keywords. In the more feature, if I wanted to bring these in with a 1-star rating or anything else, I could just click all that stuff, but I'm not worried about doing any of that. And then photo settings, if I want to do some pre-edits, if you will, then I can go ahead and click that and edit capture date. If your camera didn't have the right date, you can absolutely change the date that you originally took the photo. But as you can see, I took these pictures a few days ago, or I guess a day ago at the time of the recording. But I'm not really worried about that. Again, that's more if you're into photojournalism type stuff and your camera just didn't capture the right date in the metadata. Well, from there, now you can also save presets. I'm sorry. You can save and import preset. I don't really do that because for me, I don't do a whole lot in the import module. I'm really just trying to get the photos in. And if I wanted to click and drag them into the folder and then browse over to that folder, that would probably work better. But I don't choose to do that because I want to rename the files instead of using a Automator app. Click import and you will see all of your pictures start to drop inside of that folder. And I'll speed up to this being completed when it's done. Down here at the bottom, where this blue bar is, you can go ahead and follow along with how far it's gotten. So far, I don't know, it's popping off screen. There we go. Oh, there we go. 21 of 65. So still got a few more to go, but 21 of 65, and then you'll see these all imported. All right, we're back. So all 65 of the photos have imported into the folder, as you can see here. And now I can go in and start editing my photos however I see fit. If you found this video helpful, please rate, comment, and subscribe. Share it with the person who you think is struggling with On1 PhotoRaw 2020. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit subscribe. I upload videos on how to use PhotoRaw 2020 and apparently loud helicopters in the background. All right, thanks again for watching and keep on creating. I don't really have a tagline, so bye.